I'm James Gardner. This is the Bryant Hornet game recap. Last Friday night, the Bryant Hornets traveled to Fort Smith Northside for the 7A Central opener. Bryant came away with the win, 35-17 to start conference play, 1-0. Let's look back at how it happened. The opening kickoff was fielded by Northside. The Grizzlies' Ty Macy picked up 10 yards on the game's first play, but the Hornet defense settled down on the next 3 plays and forced Northside to put on its own opening drive. Bryant took over at their own 40-yard line. Running back Chris Ganaway picked up 13 yards on his first carry. It was a whole lot of Ganaway and quarterback Carson Burnett running the football on the first drive, but 2 huge pass plays helped Bryant get on the board first. On 4th and 5 from the Northside 30, Mytarian Singleton reeled in a huge catch for 10 yards and a first down. On the next play, Burnett connected with Robert Hendricks for a 20-yard touchdown. With 7 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the first, Bryant was up 7-0. Northside took over on its own 32-yard line with 7 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. A 19-yard run by Northside running back Sunquist Church put the ball in Hornet territory. Then from the 14-yard line, the option read worked perfectly as Church took it in for the Grizzlies' score. With 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first quarter, the game was tied at 7. After the Grizzlies' score, Bryant went on a 7-play drive that included a huge 25-yard run from Carson Burnett. Mytarian Singleton also made a big catch during the drive, a 20-yard reception. And then from 1 yard out, it was Burnett who ended the drive with his first rushing touchdown of the game. After the extra point, it was 14-7 Bryant. Northside would yet counter again. Beginning at their own 24-yard line, the Grizzlies moved the ball to the Bryant 28-yard line when quarterback Walker Katsavis aired it to Joseph Maffey for a 28-yard catch, and the extra point made it 14 all early in the second quarter. After a couple punts, Bryant got the ball back at their own 48-yard line. Burnett managed his longest run of the season, a 30-yard run that would then set up Chris Ganaway's first rushing touchdown of the evening. Ganaway was able to score from 9 yards out. That gave Bryant a 21-14 lead. Northside added a 24-yard field goal as time expired in the first half. That made the halftime score Bryant 21, Northside 17. In the second half, Bryant had a couple of offensive drives end in fumbles. But then they were able to get back on track with 4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the third. Bryant went on an 11-play drive covering 85 yards. Ganaway had a 14-yard run down the 1-yard line that set up Burnett's second rushing touchdown of the contest. With less than a minute to go in the third, Bryant led 28-17. Northside had the ball with 38 seconds remaining in the third. Then in the fourth quarter, Northside started at its own 18 and put together a long drive that included a fake punt to keep the drive coming into Bryant territory. Then on the 11th play of the drive, the Grizzlies made it all the way to the 1. Bryant put up a couple of its offensive linemen in to help with the goal line stand. Bryant took over at their own 1-yard line and went 99 yards for the game's final score when Burnett found Alec Humphreys for a 15-yard touchdown catch. That made the final score Bryant 35, Northside 17. I'm James Garner with the Bryant Hornet game recap. Stay tuned. The pregame show continues in a moment. You're watching Bryant Hornet football.